No ventilation, host stimulating on this Novocaine. I'm making searching for the one. Your babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be installing this Brazilian Virgin 24-inch hair. This is a 13 by 4 and it's from Wigs Hair. Okay, so let's eat on this install. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell when I post my videos. You can see. Hey, I just want to do a little voiceover. So basically, I'm just trying on the wig now just to see if it would fit my head and the placement to see where I would like it. I do this for a couple more seconds, and I'm just showing you guys the inside to show you it is a 13 by 4, so you wouldn't really have a lot of space to do a side part, but I did make that work. This wig, the lace did not give that much ear tabs, so I didn't really have to cut as much, because you know you usually have to cut. So I'm just putting up the hair so I can cut the ear tabs and not cut as much hair off. So the glue that I'm using is Bold Hold. It is old, so it does look a little roughed up, and I'm going to be applying it against my forehead 3 times. And I was just measuring to see how much forehead I wanted to give y'all, but yeah, I'm just going to be applying this 3 times. I did lose count, so you probably will see me apply it in one spot probably 4 times, and then a different spot probably 2 times, but I mean at the end it worked out. So So here you see me getting ready to apply the wig onto the glue. The glue is half clear and you can have a little white spots. That's how I like mine. Typically, I don't know why, but I feel like it just has a better hold than waiting until it gets actually all clear. And you know, I'm just pushing and brushing the hair back so it can get into the lace. I tie that down and I'm just gonna wait it out and probably blow dry it a little bit so you know time can go by. So on my Instagram, I did a poll and it was a middle part or a side part, and y'all said middle part, but I was just like, I just did a middle part and I don't know, I just wanted to try a side part. So I did a side part in the end and it actually came out really cute. But here I just blow dried it a little bit so I could take off the head tie and the glue can be tried. And I'm gonna get to cutting the lace. For cutting the lace, I do section it out in 4, so it'll be easier because I am right-handed, and going on your left side, no, going on your right side is a little harder because, I don't know, it's just hard for me. So I section it out, and I use a razor so I can have that hairline effect, the jagged hairline effect, instead of it just being straight. So you're gonna see me moving it around a little bit and trying to get that natural hairline. So here you're going to see me just filling in the spots that I missed of any lace that is lifting. And I'm just going to take my glue and just apply it under, so when I press down, the lace will stay. After making sure all of my lace is laid, I'm going to take the gossipy spray and just spray it down so I can have that extra hold, because, you know, I like to know that my wigs are secured. So I'm just going to spray it with some gossipy and then tie it after. But in this clip, the lace has started to lift a little bit, so I got a little scared, so I made sure I tied that extra fast. But I'm just going to begin to start parting and styling the wig how I like it. In the clip that's about to come up, I tried to brush it out so I could show you guys the length on me, but my camera was a little too close. But the wig does stop a little bit above my waist. It is a long, it's a nice thick unit, and it has a nice length to it. So that's what I really tried to show y'all. But I'm just gonna get into parting the wig on how I like it. You guys are gonna see a little bit shacks because this is a 13x4, but I tried to cover it up as best as possible. So the makeup powder I used in the first one was the shade Caramel. I did try to show you guys the name brand, but it kind of like faded away. But it does say NYX, so I'm gonna assume that's the name brand because it doesn't really have like a full name. And the second one is Deep. It's a little darker and it's the same. It's by the same company. So that's what I did use on the lace a little bit to stop showing that white color. But I did end up off camera getting a rag and wetting it a little bit just to take that excess glue off. Here you're going to see me start parting for edges, and it took me so long to find a piece that I actually can like work with, because with side parts I really don't know how to do edges as good. So if you have any tips or suggestions on how to do baby hairs for side parts, please, DM me on Instagram and help me out a little, because I really did struggle trying to find like a nice piece of hair so I can cut it and make edges. But at the end it did turn out well, but I feel like I just didn't, do it like how the professionals did it. But yeah, if you do have any tips, please DM me on Instagram. So my head wasn't really in the camera when I was trying to show what I was doing for my edges. So basically what I did was pull out the part and then I plucked above it so I can have a clear part of what hair pieces I'm using. And then I just cut it and I curled them up. Well, I tried to curl them up. This was my first time trying to do that method, and I feel like I did a good job. But yeah, and I just swooped it. It took me a long time, but I did end up getting it to how I liked it, just a little bit. So here I'm about to take my skin color foundation and just go across my parts to make it just a little bit more cleaner instead of having to pluck it. And I'm just doing that with my edges as well so I can clean up that. I did go in a little bit in the front with my lace with some makeup just to cover that. And I did try to clean up my part because I feel like the part wasn't as cleared enough, but it ended up looking really cute. So I did curl the hair off camera, and I did style it off camera, but I mean, that's the install. So that is pretty much it for this YouTube video. I forgot to film my outro, and I'm actually doing that while editing now. And I'm gonna do a voiceover because I see like some of the parts that when I'm doing the video, like I go out the camera, so I'll fix that. But other than that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notifications, and I will see you guys next video. Mwah. No ventilation.